Hello everyone, this is Ralph from Ralph's Trucking. Here it is, May 27, 2022. A few days before Memorial Day, Monday. People are out here traveling big time. I've had many slowdowns and all that. Well, here's a couple days after what they're saying the fuel prices is for the EIA.gov. You can go to that website every Monday or Tuesday. They release the last week's national average, and then they break it down the region. I will show the shots of that. But as of Monday's report, gasoline is $4.59 national average, and diesel is $5.57 a gallon. Now, most places I go to, I've been doing a lot of Northeast, it's well over $6.20 a gallon. Pennsylvania is right around $6.43 to $6.48 a gallon for diesel. I drive for Tyson Foods. What are some things do you think these companies are trying to do to reduce fuel and fuel theft? I'll show you. But first, cue the intro. Okay, before I show you some of the things that companies do to reduce fuel theft, trucking companies. It came out yesterday that the Biden administration, not being political, is trying to get some of these refineries to open back up, so to help to reduce cost. What will help reduce cost is opening up the refineries, finish building the pipelines. Pipelines is the safest way to travel. As in my last video, DEF and biofuels, which is fuels not from crude oil, corn, soybeans. They can make some diesel even out of algae. Did you know that? Cannot be transported via pipeline. It has to be done truck or boat, etc. But the Biden administration is trying to get the refineries to open up. Here, let me show you screenshots of the article. For the most part, I've been Arkansas, Missouri, and east. In Missouri, there's several oil wells I have seen. Some in Illinois. I haven't seen any pumping. I don't know if they're pumping because they're full or they just refuse to pump. But you can see them kick jacks or whatever they call them. You know, they're doing this. Pumping crude oil out of the ground. I'm not seeing it. Are you seeing any of the crude oil being pumped in your travels in the United States? But what would help this energy crisis is me as just a regular truck driver will be open up finish constructing the pipelines. Drill here, drill now, and these oil leases he's expired, turn them back on. Let us drill here and drill now. There's hundreds and hundreds of years, oil for hundreds and hundreds of years under some parts of this United States. We should not have to depend on Saudi Arabia. We shouldn't have to depend on Venezuela or whatever. We shouldn't have to depend on other countries. We should be energy independent. The United States of America should be energy independent. But here, let me show you some of the aspects of what these companies do to try to save for fuel. See, fuel cap is on. Let me show you what some companies has installed. My reefer tank. Look, it's got that cage too. Huh. Cool, huh? This holds 50 gallons right here. Turn signal's working. For people who don't know, that button right there slides the tandem, go forward or back for weight distribution. Tyson has some good wraps. You can see, it looks good. Can't see no words. Some of the things companies are doing to try to stop theft. Well, I'm personally doing, I'm watching where I park. Diesel theft is going to start happening. It usually does when fuel prices go up. Tyson, we're a big enough carrier, we get the fuel at a huge discount from truck stops. But they're still paying a lot. These bigger companies, that's what they do. They get discounts. Could be 40, could be 80, could be did like the idea of seeing what was posted yesterday about the Biden administration trying to get oil refineries to open back up. There's been a couple oil refinery fires here the last couple of weeks. And like I have said, draw here, draw now. And these wells that are sitting idle, that are not pumping like I have seen in Missouri and Illinois this last week or two, why ain't they pumping? Are the tanks full? I don't know. Place I delivered to Sunday night, the lady receiving, she said it's to the point now, it's do I put fuel in my truck to go back and forth to work, or do I eat? It's getting bad for the common American right now. And it's sad it's happening this way. Biden administration has not seemed like they don't give a crap. Not being political, I'm just stating the facts. When fuel was pushing $3 a gallon in 2018, I think it was, Chuck Schumer saying it's all up to Donald Trump's administration to get the fuel prices cheaper. It's all up to the Republicans. They had to open up the refineries. They had to get things done. Well, here it is, 2022. Fuel was almost tripled that price. And the Democrats are silent about the fuel price. They're trying to push the Green New Deal. I'm sorry. The electrical grid cannot support a bunch of electrical cars or trucks if they came up with a battery-powered truck. I can see battery-powered trucks working good if it is a daily, home every day cab type of job where they deliver to Pepsi stores and all that. They could be electric, maybe natural gas. But over the road, where are we going to plug up? Trucking parking right now is difficult to find. So, Biden administration, the Democrat Party, who's in power, I'm not being political, do what needs to be done and get the fuel prices down so Americans can live. It's to the point where people are worried about, am I going to buy my medicine to keep me alive, or do I put fuel in a car to go back and forth to work to keep the health insurance to get the medicine? Something has to give. And I have a feeling they just don't give a hoot about us. So I'm hoping this story I just showed, and I'll show it again right here, the headline. Come on, Biden administration. Let's get something done. Enough's enough. People out here, for high fuel prices, are still out here traveling. Maybe because they're still, remember, being stuck at home for a year plus because of COVID. And it's people just need to get out of the house. I don't know. What's your thoughts? Any comments, questions, or concerns? Leave them below. I'll talk to you next time. Thank you for watching. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button. And let me know what you think. I'll talk to you next time. You can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. You can send me messages there. Thank you for watching. I did ask a question on my community post. Does people want to see what I'm actually spending, or Tyson's actually spending, and how many gallons of fuel I'm putting in? Here's the last 5 Phillips. Once a week, I'll put it in near the end of my video, so make sure you keep an eye out for it. Here is the last 5 Phillips I have put in this truck. Look how much money it is. Now, it's probably close to 3,000 miles and all of that. So let's look at these photos. So like I said, that's the last 5 Phillips. Last 5 Phillips. How much fuel? Now, some of the Phillips is just the fuel for the truck. Some it's fuel and DEF. I have to fill up the DEF tank every other time. Every other fill up, I fill a DEF tank up. And it depends on if the reefer's below 3/4 of the tank, I fill it up. So it all depends. Sometimes I'm on 2 or 3 different trailers and I need to have reefer fuel each day. But here, that was the what I spent or put in those last couple days. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, thumb up the video, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you for watching. Any comments, questions, or concerns, leave them below.